For centuries, naval warfare was brutal and up-close wooden ships, wind-driven, and crews fighting for survival. These wooden walls were the pride of empires, projecting power across oceans and shaping the fate of nations. Battles were fought in lines, cannons roaring, splinters flying, and chaos reigning on smoke-filled decks. Victory depended on discipline, speed, and the courage of hundreds working in frantic harmony. The Battle of Trafalgar in 1805 stands out. Admiral Nelson's bold tactics shattered tradition and secured British dominance, but at a heavy cost. Combat was personal ships locked together, Marines firing from rigging, sailors boarding with swords and pistols. Ships like HMS Victory, built from thousands of oaks and bristling with over 100 cannons, symbolized national might. Yet they were at the mercy of wind and weather. A sudden calm or storm could decide a fleet's fate. This era defined naval combat as a visible, tangible struggle, a clash of wooden titans and iron men. The strongest broadside and bravest crew often won the day. Every battle was a test of seamanship and nerve. The world's oceans were the ultimate arena for empire and ambition. Naval power meant global influence, but change was on the horizon. The age of sail was about to give way to something entirely new. The world's navies would never be the same. The 19th century brought steam engines. Ships no longer relied on wind, and naval warfare changed forever. Iron and then steel replaced wood, making ships tougher and nearly immune to old cannonballs. The first ironclads, like France's La Gloire and Britain's HMS Warrior, rendered wooden warships obsolete. The American Civil War's ironclad duel proved the future was armored and industrial. Steam power meant fleets could move at will, planning operations with new certainty. Turrets replaced broadside guns, allowing ships to fire in any direction. Rifled cannons and explosive shells made every hit devastating. The launch of HMS Dreadnought in 1906 changed everything faster. All big gun and a symbol of a new arms race. Suddenly, every other battleship was outdated. Nations scrambled to build bigger, faster, deadlier fleets. The world's navies entered a new era of competition and innovation. The visible clash of wooden ships faded now. Power was measured in steel and firepower. The seeds of invisible warfare were sown. Technology, not just courage, would decide the future. The oceans became a proving ground for industrial might. The age of the dreadnought had begun. World War I's dreadnoughts clashed at Jutland, but submarines stole the show, striking unseen, threatening supply lines and forcing new tactics. The U-boat's invisible menace changed naval strategy forever. Depth charges, hydrophones and convoys emerged to counter the underwater threat. Control of the sea now meant control above and below the waves. Between the wars, air power rose. Aircraft proved they could sink battleships from afar. The aircraft carrier was born, extending a navy's reach beyond the horizon. World War II confirmed the shift. Pearl Harbor and Midway were decided by planes, not guns. Fleets fought without ever seeing each other. Carriers became the new capital ships. Submarines prowled the depths with deadly effect. The war at sea became a three-dimensional struggle: surface, subsurface, and sky. Technology and innovation, not just numbers, now ruled the waves. The battleship era was over. The future belonged to those who could master the invisible battlefield. Naval warfare would never be the same. Boom! The Cold War unleashed nuclear power. Submarines like USS Nautilus could stay hidden for months, striking anywhere on Earth. Ballistic missile subs became the ultimate deterrent, hiding doomsday weapons beneath the waves. Mutually assured destruction kept the peace as navies vied for stealth and endurance. On the surface, guided missiles replaced big guns. Small ships could now threaten giants from miles away. The sinking of HMS Sheffield by a single missile proved the new reality. Radar, electronic warfare and computers became the fleet's eyes and brains. The fight shifted from what you could see to what you could detect or hide. The war at sea became a contest of sensors, signals and split-second decisions. Human skill met machine intelligence in a high-tech battle space. The oceans were now a chessboard of invisible threats. Power belonged to those who could strike first and remain unseen. The age of the missile and the microchip had arrived. The human eye was no longer the most important sensor. Today, naval warfare is about invisibility. Stealth ships, silent submarines, and digital deception. Modern warships are designed to vanish from radar, while submarines slip through the depths undetected. Cyber warfare is as crucial as missiles. Ships are floating networks, vulnerable to hacking and electronic attack. Navies invest heavily in cyber defense, fighting for control of the digital seas. Drones now patrol the skies, surface and ocean floor, extending reach, reducing risk and gathering intelligence. Unmanned systems handle dangerous tasks from mine clearing to surveillance. The future may see ghost fleets of robotic ships controlled from afar, yet the mission remains. Control the seas, protect trade, deter threats. Over 90% of global trade still travels by sea. Navies guard these vital arteries. The evolution from wood to stealth and code is a relentless search for advantage. Artificial intelligence, hypersonic missiles, and quantum tech are on the horizon. The war at sea is more invisible than ever, but its impact on our world is undeniable. The oceans remain the ultimate arena for power, security, and survival.